Hello everyone, my name is Daylie, and welcome to the Daily Update, the weekly gaming news show. It's been quite a while since I've done a video. It's been a year. Well, not a full year, but it's been quite a while since I've done a properly edited video and published it. And I'm excited to be back. I tried to record this last night. I apologize, this is a bit late. But I couldn't get through the first paragraph without, messing up. I feel like I'm able to do it. This is the longest I've been recording without saying nonsense. I mean, I'm going to be saying nonsense, but I feel like the nonsense is actually going to make some sense. This is a daily update. There was an episode of this that was put out last June? I'm gonna say June. I can't remember. And I stopped making videos. I was dealing with my own mental illness and mental health stuff, so I wasn't able to make videos. I'm back now. This is the first proper edited video I'm doing. What this series is me just rambling about the news. I tried writing a script. I can't write. My brain just says no. So I'm just going to ramble about the news, tell you my thoughts on it, and that'll be it. It's all it is. First bit of news, I didn't actually include this until just now, but this video is going up probably about 2 hours after YouTube removes monetization for small channels such as myself. Of course, I stopped putting out videos, so of course I'm not going to have any watch time. Completely reasonable on my end. There are a lot of people that I know, specifically Only Level 1, and there's a lot of other channels that are going to be losing their monetization tonight, and to those people, I am so sorry. You guys work so hard, and I hope you'll get your monetization back soon. I am going to keep making videos. I'm going to be uploading my stream VODs as I've already started. I will be streaming tonight. I'll do a monetization is over party stream. Just capitalize off of that. And should be fun. Yeah. So let's get right into the news. The first story I wanted to talk about is, I haven't seen this covered very much, but THQ Nordic has acquired Koch Media. Koch Media is, of course, the owners of Deep Silver and intellectual properties such as Dead Island and the Saints Row franchise. The purchase came in at 121 million euros. A lot of money. Apparently, Koch Media is still going to operate as they normally would. They don't want to mess up jobs and anything. It's just going to be a separate entity within the THQ Nordic. Now, I love some of the older THQ properties back before THQ was bought by the other one. I loved some of the THQ stuff. So I feel this is a good thing. This is going to be a very good thing. According to Lars Wingfors, the Nordic founder, here's a quote from him. Koch Media has a long history of profitability, despite losses incurred from some less successful game releases. THQ Nordic is convinced that the development studios of Deep Silver, as part of THQ Nordic, will successfully deliver at least 4 ongoing AAA game projects, including Metro Exodus, as well as the next Violation Studio AAA release, and the next Dam Buster Studio release, together with a number of other game development and publishing titles. That's a great thing. I'm glad they're keeping their games. I'm kind of excited for Metro Exodus. I'm looking forward to that. That comes out this year, if I remember correctly. I've never played any of the Metro games, so when that does get close to release, I'm going to stream them all and play them. And a new Violation Studio. Please be a Saints Row, a real Saints Row game, not that stupid Agents of Mayhem. I want a real, good Saints Row game. Please make it happen. Please. If THQ Nordic buying Koch Media is what gets that, it will be. I think, if anything, that's going to get Deep Silver back on track to make a good Saints Row game. I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed. I think that'll be good for everything. Another interesting story is Valve has recently removed publisher Incel Games from Steam after an email from the CEO instructing employees to write Steam reviews was leaked on Reddit. The email reads, "One of the major issues, the fact that we do not have a review score. In fact, we have currently 6 reviews. If I alone count the people in IME and Incel, I count more than 6 people. I had sent an email earlier, but I was told that some of you announced to colleagues that you do not want to make a purchase of the game and or a review. Frankly, this leaves me pretty disappointed. Of course, I cannot force you to write a review, let alone tell you what to write, but I should not have to. Neglecting the importance of reviews will ultimately cost jobs. If WB fails, Incel fails, IME fails, and then we will all have no job next year. So I am asking you either of do the following: buy the game and present me the receipt until Friday night, for which, together with a claim form, you will be reimbursed within 24 hours, or explain to me tomorrow why you do not wish to do this. I would like to discuss this individually and privately with each of you and will follow up." Now, of course, this is a shady thing. Any company that's going to leave reviews on their own product is not a good thing. To skew reviews, and the fact that he asked his employees to write reviews, not good. Valve has fired back with their own statement after removing them from the storefront. It has been recently reported on Reddit that the publisher for this game, Incel Games Ltd., have been attempting to manipulate the user review score for their titles on Steam. We have investigated these claims and have identified unacceptable behavior involving multiple Steam accounts controlled by the publisher of this game. The publisher appears to have used multiple Steam accounts to post positive reviews for their own game. This is a clear violation of our review policy and something we take very seriously. For these reasons, we are ending our business relationship with Incel Games Ltd. And removing their games from our store. If you have previously purchased a game, it will remain accessible in your Steam library. And now that they've been removed, which is a wonderful thing, this should not be allowed on Steam. It's obvious that this is bad. But the CEO of Incel seems to have missed the entire point by publishing a statement saying, "At the end of early access launch in December, an email was sent to everyone in the company telling staff, about 20 people including freelancers, how important reviews are in the Steam ecosystem, and that a failure of Wildbuster would mean the company was in jeopardy. It was meant to rally people's support, including advertising the game to their family and friends, in hope to simply get more reviews. It was never intended to threaten anyone, but just to state the importance of reviews for the whole company. No staff has received penalties for not buying the game or writing a review. There also never were texts or instructions provided how to write the review. We sincerely apologize for the misleading wording in the email and the practice in general." Yeah, it's not the wording you got wrong there, buddy. It's the fact that you did it. Yeah, not right. Especially, that just made the situation worse by saying, "We didn't mean to do it that way, but we did it." So yeah, they're gone. Despite being removed from Steam, the CEO says the company will remain in operation and continue working on the games, and they also plan to try to negotiate with Steam to get back on the store. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I could be wrong. It just does not seem likely, especially after further admitting to what they were doing. Of course, this isn't the first time anyone's done that. It's happened all over Steam. I've seen review bombing in general is a major thing. Of course, publishers want to keep good reviews on their store, but of course there were people who deleted reviews, such as Digital Homicide, the Art of Stealth developer who was putting fake reviews on their store. It's a common thing to see review skewing on Steam. And I'm glad to see Steam stepping in and taking that down. In a recent report on Kotaku UK by Laura Kate Dale, it was revealed that Activision is currently working on a remaster for the Spyro the Dragon trilogy, similar to the highly successful Crash Bandicoot trilogy remaster released last year. According to multiple sources familiar with the project, Activision will be announcing the game in March of this year and will feature new assets, lighting, animations, and cinematics, as well as a remastered soundtrack. It will also feature updates to the save feature, much like the Crash Trilogy remaster, and there's also the possibility of cut content from the original games being included. The trilogy is also reportedly going to be a one-year times exclusive for the PS4 before it will be ported to other systems. And on a connected story, the Crash Bandicoot trilogy may likely be ported to other systems as well, including the release of an entire new game in the franchise. According to the spring edition of licensing trade publication Licensing Sourcebook Europe, Activision plans to release ports of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for Xbox and PC and possibly Nintendo Switch. This information was provided by GBI, a European licensed merchandise supplier who has worked with Activision in the past. The article has now been updated to remove mentions of the upcoming port, but the original article read, "The new game was a huge success at retail, with no marketing spend. Next year, it will be going broader, and there will be a new game in 2019. Activision has a 5-year plan for this, and GBI is delighted to be fully on board for all products." So yeah, removing that article, it just, especially with the information provided by Laura Kate Dale on the Spyro information that it may be a timed exclusive, I'm really thinking it will definitely be ported to other systems. I guarantee, I mean, there was a video showing Crash Bandicoot on the Xbox with Xbox controls on the menu screen. So yeah, I knew it was going to be ported eventually, but I hope it comes to PC as well. Please let it come to PC and Switch. That would be so awesome if it came to Switch. That I really am starting to think about buying a Switch now. There's a lot of interesting stuff coming out for it. So yeah, if it came out last year in June, yeah, we'll probably see it sometime Q3 this year. If it does get ported, I hope it gets to PC and Switch. Oh, that would be so awesome. And speaking of the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Labo has now had some more information revealed by Nintendo. 3 new demo videos on their website showcase many of the do-it-yourself toy cons, as they are called, including a fishing rod, motorbike handlebars, a piano, and even an RC car, which uses the rumble motors inside the Joy-Cons to make the car move. And it features the use of an IR camera in the thing. That is so cool. There's a lot of interesting... People at Nintendo are really, really clever. I do plan to do an editorial on this. I am blown away by how well the Switch is doing. There are problems with the Switch, but I expected the Switch to be the death of Nintendo. I am amazed at how successful that's going. And this new Nintendo Labo thing, I didn't believe it at first. Nathan from Only Level 1 told me, hey, yeah, it's a real thing. Nintendo are selling cardboard. And I was like, seriously, they're selling cardboard? And yeah, they're selling cardboard cutouts that you make into toys. Now, I love little models that you put together, so that does look really cool. And they're promoting customization. They have a little customization kit for $10. They have 2 kits now available for pre-order. Now, of course, remember the golden rule: never pre-order software, always pre-order hardware. This is technically hardware. It's cardboard, but it's cardboard hardware. I mean, we've all seen that computer built inside of a pizza box. Definitely pre-order this. I don't know if, because Nintendo's always had issues with things like the SNES Mini and the NES Mini, where they ran out of supplies. I would definitely recommend jumping on that pre-order. I hope they manage to keep up with supplies. But despite this, maybe you should hold off on this, because this is $70 cardboard. They have 2 kits available for pre-order. The variety kit, which includes the items like the fishing rod, the piano, and the motorbike handlebars, pretty much all the little things. $69.99 is their MSRP. That's a bit much for cardboard. Very much for cardboard. I could see maybe $30 for this. That's ridiculous for cardboard. It better be really good. It does look interesting, and I think it might be good. They have another kit, the robot kit, which is some sort of a backpack that you strap on, and it's got these arm things that you pull string, and it does things, and it makes you into a robot for a game. That looks so interesting. It looks kind of like, it's a VR kind of thing. It has a visor, but I don't think the Switch actually goes in the visor. If it does, and that's a VR thing, that's so cool. But from what it seems, it's just a visor piece that goes on your head. I don't know. It is impressive, but something that I'm a bit worried about is it may not be good for children, because you got to remember, cardboard is super flimsy, and I mean, they definitely need to use good quality cardboard on this, but cardboard is still very breakable. It's cardboard, and children are really good at breaking things. So, may not be great for small children. Definitely, I don't recommend giving this to children. Older children that can be responsible things, yes. But I'm, even me as an adult, I'm afraid of ever getting this because I'm afraid I'll break it. And, I mean, $60 cardboard, I don't think they're going to sell replacements. They might. If a lot of people start breaking it, they might sell individual things. I kind of wanted to see this as sort of an amiibo thing where they wouldn't necessarily have the kits, but they would sell individual items for the game, like amiibos. I think that would have worked better than the kit. But I am intrigued. I will definitely keep my eye on this, and if I ever get a Switch, I'll probably pick it up. It does look cool. Super cool. And Google may soon enter the gaming industry, according to a report from The Information. Google is currently working on a game streaming service, as well as a streaming console, codenamed Project Yeti. Of course, streaming consoles aren't anything new. There's been other things. Gamefly did it. I can't remember. What's the other one I'm trying to think of? I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen or something. But yeah, they've been done before. Of course, there's obviously Valve did their own version. The Steam machines, which of course had a lot of lag. They didn't make for great gaming. But it's not just a console. Apparently, they are working on a platform, an online streaming platform as well, where they will stream the games to your console. Now, if anyone can do it, it's Google. I don't know if they can do it, but if somebody is capable of doing it, it's definitely Google. And I'd like to see it work. At the same time, I don't want to see it work. I hate digital distribution. I miss having physical copies of games. I know it's just the way of the industry, and we're going to see less and less physical copies. I hope we can encourage. I mean, to be honest, the AAA industry is it's a dying animal. I don't think it'll continue for I mean, it will continue. There are always going to be people who don't care about loot boxes and don't care about microtransactions, but there's, of course, always going to be me and people like me who despise microtransactions and games as services. They're now calling it live services. Ugh. Bleh. I will, of course, vote with my wallet. I will only support companies that do good things. I could care less about, especially I hate seeing the online trend, the game of online games in general, the online battle royale multiplayer games. I'm so sick of it. I just want single player games. They need just people like Ninja Theory. We need more Ninja Theories. I want more Devolver Digital. I want more good games that are just fun. You don't need other people. Have no friends. I mean, I do have friends, but unfortunately, a lot of people are very busy and they don't have time to play games. So at the same time, I have friends, but no one to play games with. So it is sad. I don't really have a lot of people to play games with. Best of luck to them. I don't know if it'll work out. Of course, I'm not really surprised by this after they hired Phil Harrison, PS4. He worked for 15 years at PS4? 15 years at Sony as head of their game studios. And he worked 3 years as a senior member of the Xbox team at Microsoft. So I'm not really surprised when they hired him in January. I missed that originally when that happened, but they hired him as their vice president and general manager. So it's not really a surprise that they'd be doing something video game related. It makes sense. I just hope it works out and it's good for the industry. The industry needs good things right now. And while I'm talking about things I hate, let's talk about Rockstar and Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't hate the game. I do hate Rockstar. Of course, they can make good games, but they're terrible with their online microtransactions and awfulness in the industry. Some leaks have come out. Gaming news outlet Trusted Reviews reportedly has some documents that they received in August of last year They didn't release it because they weren't quite sure, but there was some new promotional material put out by Rockstar, and they matched some of what they had with some of the material that Rockstar released and said, okay, this does look like this will be actually in the game. So they decided to finally release some of that information. And the information is that it will possibly contain a Battle Royale mode. Because of course it would. I'm not surprised. I knew that Rockstar would be getting in on their own thing eventually. I mean, all of the industry are going to start jumping on the Battle Royale thing. I'm surprised Battlefront 2 didn't have it. Or maybe it does and I just don't know that. But yeah, I know the industries, they're going to get right in on this. And they're going to start shelling out Battle Royale modes and beat it until it's dead. Of course it is. I played a bit of Fortnite recently. And got into it. I didn't know it was free. I don't like it. I mean, it's alright. I played it for about an hour. My internet was not doing good, and I'll give it another chance. I deleted it. It was 17 gigabytes to download, and I deleted it. I wish I would have kept it, but I was like, I'm not enjoying this. I'll give it another chance eventually. I know there's some people, I said I don't really have anybody to play games with. There is some people I think I might have that might want to get in on Fortnite and streaming that. So I might get in on it. It's not my kind of thing. I'm into more single player, like I said, single player old school games that back in the good days that I miss when games were good. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week in gaming news. I don't think I've missed anything in Nintendo Labo, THQ, Valve removing Kotaku Games, Spyro, yes. Okay, so that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy I was able to do this. I tried recording this yesterday. I apologize, it's late. I did 30 takes and couldn't get through the first sentence, but I can't remember, 30-ish takes. It might have been, probably wasn't that many. It was a lot. I know it was a lot, but I wasn't able to do it in the brain error. Finally, when I was able to get it, I was like, oh, I've got it. I started getting sick to my stomach and I had to stop. But I'm feeling great tonight. Well, I fell, landed on my head today. So my neck's a bit sore and I'm a bit like, ugh, I hate everything in life. But I have plans tonight and I don't want to miss those out because, as I said, YouTube's taking away my monetization as well as other people. So as soon as I'm done recording this, I will be doing a live stream, doing the monetization is over party. I have no idea what I'm going to play. I feel like playing a good game. Maybe more Binding of Isaac. Maybe Crash Team Racing. I'm thinking Crash Team Racing. I want to play a game that makes me happy. Because YouTube's YouTubing makes me sad. Oh, actually, I know what I might play. I have that installed? I might have that installed. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to play, and I'm going to love it. So, I guess I can say it because you'll see it unless I play a different game. I'm thinking about playing Pokemon. Oh, well, I can't upload. Well, yeah, I can. Who cares? I'm losing monetization. It doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, I feel like playing Pokemon Fire Red tonight. I think I'll do that. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing this every week. I say every week, watch me put this video up and never make another video ever again. There's some other projects behind the scenes. Might be something that rhymes with odd masked. And an editorial thing might be coming out. Oh, actually, yes, I can discuss this. This is something that other people aren't involved in. I will be doing a mini-series that will have 10 videos. Don't know when it starts. Have to record footage for it. Will probably be delayed by a month because it's going to take a lot of recording, a lot of editing, and a lot of braining. I will be doing a top 10... Or top 10, not top 10, I will be doing my top 10 still. I tried recording that, but now that I'm really good at recording, I'm getting back into recording. I did great with this recording, so I might actually do my top 10 now. I tried to record it, just couldn't get the words together. I might record that now. There's a lot of good games of last year, and I want to talk about those. But there's a top 100 games of all time video series that will be coming out. It will be 10 videos, probably right in order, where I discuss some of the greatest games ever made, in my opinion. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. So that's that. Gaming news. That's relevant. I'm the most important person in gaming. Obviously, I'm the greatest person ever. So, of course, that's going to be included in this video. Yeah, it's a good video. I had fun with this. I spilt water everywhere. I gotta go now. I gotta clean that up. Bye. I'm not forgetting anything, am I? Nah, I don't think so. It's fine.